Hey y'all, we're going to go ahead and make chicken, peas, and red sauce. I have some chicken. You need about 60. You can use skin on or boneless, skinless. I'm using the boneless, skinless thighs. We're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper on them, and we're going to fry them on each side until they're golden brown. Got some salt and pepper on this side. We're going to go ahead and put it face down, and we're going to salt and pepper the other side. Alright y'all, after you're done frying up your chicken, you want to set that to the side, and I'm going to use the same pan. I just rinsed it out. Put a little bit of olive oil on it, and now you're going to need 2 peppers, whatever color you got, and 1 large onion. And I have the onion in half moons and the peppers just sliced up. We're going to soften these up. Y'all, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to our onions and peppers, and we're going to continue to cooking them up until they are at least softened, and then we're going to add in some garlic in there. Y'all, let's go ahead and add in 1 tablespoon of garlic. We're going to mix this around and let this cook for another minute. You don't want your onions and peppers really soggy because we're going to put them in sauce and they're going to simmer down for an hour. Alright y'all, in my pot here I have 1 can of tomato paste. And it's just a small one. Then we're going to need some crushed tomatoes of 28 ounces. I'm using fire roasted because that's what I have. But use what you have. So you don't have to use fire roasted. So a 28 ounce can of crushed tomatoes and a can of tomato paste. Add in a half a cup of water. And then we're going to add in a half a cup of chicken stock. Let's add in our half a cup of chicken stock. You can use all water if you do not have chicken stock or chicken broth. Now that our onions and peppers and garlic is all softened, we're going to go ahead and add this into our pan of sauce. So let's go ahead and put it in here. Now let's go ahead and add a half a cup of white wine. If you have wine at home, use that. I just get this at the grocery store because it's convenient, and you need a half a cup of that in here as well. Alright y'all, let's go ahead and add 1 small can of mushrooms. Put that in there. Stir that around. Now we're going to need 1 teaspoon of parsley. A half a teaspoon of oregano. Now we're going to need some onion powder and garlic powder, and you're going to need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, and let's mix this together. A 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. Now if you have fresh basil, use about 2 teaspoons. Cut up. I have this paste. So we're going to put about 2 teaspoons of the basil paste in there. And we're going to mix this up. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix that up. Now we're going to go ahead and put our chicken back in here. Take our chicken and we're going to put it into our sauce. And we're going to let this cook on a simmer for about an hour with the chicken in, and then we're going to put the peas in. After an hour, you're going to need 2 cans of peas drained, and then we're going to cook it for 20 more minutes. So we're going to put a lid on this and let this cook for an hour. Then we're going to put 2 cans of drained peas in there, and then we're going to cook it for an additional 20 minutes. I have family cookbooks that are available. I'll put the link above and below in the comments. Tells you ways to order that. Please remember to like and share, and check us out on YouTube and Facebook. And I will see you back here in an hour. Alright y'all, it's been an hour. I'm going to take my lid off. We're going to add in 2 cans of drained peas. There's 1. There's 2. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Throw that in there, and we're going to give this a stir. And in my other pan, I'm going to cook some noodles to put the sauce over. You can do this with rice as well if you don't want to do noodles. So I'm going to go ahead and let this cook for another 15-20 minutes with the peas. And by that time my noodles will be done and we can plate this up. Alright y'all, it's been 20 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and turn our heat off. So I put some noodles in, put a piece of chicken. And you got your peas, your onions, your peppers, mushrooms, all in there. So give this a try. You want to check it for your own salt and pepper. You may need more. That's completely up to you. Just remember to like and share. Family cookbooks will be listed above and below and tells you ways you can order that. Give this a try. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day.